Well, welcome everybody. We are in the Quartermaster building here at Fort Meigs Historic Site. My name is John. I'm one of the staff interpreters here. And today we're going to do something a little bit different than some of our other videos. We're going to kind of do a little how-to, and we're going to be making some fire. And specifically, we're going to try to start a fire using flint and steel, which is the way that they did it back in the old days before we had matchbooks and butane Zippo lighters and things like that. It's a very simple idea. You're going to be striking a piece of flint against a piece of steel, which, as we hopefully know, is going to create a spark. If you remember from earlier videos, it's the exact same process that goes into firing a musket, if you remember the musket demo videos. The flint striking that steel makes a small spark which falls down into the flash pan, which ignites the entire system and gets our musket shot off. You can see that small spark maybe. But same idea here. What happens is the flint striking the steel actually flakes off very small pieces of the steel, and we're going to try to angle those sparks down into our tinder. So what we have here is some what's called tow, a very light, very heavy, burnable material that we're going to use to start it off. And down in the center of the tow, we have very small, very fine pieces of what is called char cloth. Now, char cloth can be just an old linen shirt that a soldier has no longer need of, and you're actually going to char that, kind of bake it inside a tin can in a fire. It's very similar to like charcoal wood, the embers. It's going to take that spark and it's going to catch very easily. It's not a surefire way. Sometimes you get it on the first strike and boom, you have a fire right away. Other times it might be 10 or 15 minutes before you can get it going. But it is a good way to start fire, and we do it here almost daily at the fort. So here we go. I've got a log here so I can pick up the tow and drop it into the fireplace once we get going. But we're going to open up our char cloth here so we have a nice wide area, and I'm going to flick the flint and the steel together and try to get something going. Once I see a small spark start, I'm going to continually blow on that to feed it oxygen and then wrap the tow around it so it has something to catch. All right, so let's give it a whirl here and see how much success or failure we actually have. I want to kind of try to spread this char cloth out so we have a big area, because when we strike the flint against the steel, it's going to go all over the place. We want to see if we can definitely catch it. So the wider it is, the better. Let's give this a whirl. Oh, there already, we got a little spark. There she's up, just a bit. We'll deposit that into our fire. Boy, it likes getting caught in there. We've got a little bit of some tinder to put on top. Hopefully it doesn't go out. We'll get some better burning material here on top. Oh, it's looking good. We have a little bit of wood shaving to put in here. The magic of fire.